Hi, I'm Avi, and I'm back here again to talk about things to do with our bodies. So I've had a lot of questions recently about pelvic organ prolapse and whether tension is creating it. Lots of different questions like that. But what I wanted to address today with you guys is scar tissue. So today we're going to explore the topic of scar tissue in the pelvic floor. This subject goes beyond just tight muscles or old injuries, and it does delve into how our bodies process trauma and stress. Scar tissue can develop as a result of various factors, such as birth trauma, surgery, or actually even a fall. However, it's worth noting that scar tissue can also build up more subtly over time due to other factors like, for example, chronic tension, ongoing stress, or even really unresolved grief. Our bodies are remarkable in their ability to adapt to what they experience. It's true, they really are. Following an injury or trauma, the body forms collagen and thickens the connective tissues, creating adhesions that function like internal plasters or bandages. While this process can be protective, so it's our body's way of protecting itself, it can also lead to some complications further down the line. Unlike healthy fascia, which is flexible and allows smooth movement, scar tissue is often much more rigid. This rigidity means it doesn't glide as it should and can stick to surrounding tissues, which can cause a range of problems and also increase symptoms in pelvic floor dysfunction, like prolapse. The fascia in our body serves as a connective web, enveloping muscles, nerves, and pelvic organs. When one section of this web becomes stiff or stuck, it can disrupt the entire system. You may begin to notice symptoms such as an urgency to urinate, constipation, sensations of heaviness, or discomfort during physical activity, so it might feel heavier or uncomfortable, or even during intimacy. Interestingly, though, the impact of scar tissue can sometimes present as more abstract sensations, like numbness or feeling disconnected. This makes it challenging to pinpoint the exact issue sometimes. Moreover, the pelvic floor is intimately linked to our nervous system, and this is something I talk about a lot, particularly the aspects associated with safety, emotions, and protective responses. When we experience long-term stress, which we all do at some point, if you don't, you're lucky, or are in the process of recovering from trauma, it is common for our bodies to hold on to that tension in the pelvic region. It's our root chakra in yoga. The muscles can remain tense, our breathing may become shallow, and over time the body can unknowingly adjust its structure around these habitual patterns. But it is really important to recognise that change is not only possible, it's absolutely and utterly achievable. We have the means to address these issues by working with the fascia, adjusting our breath, engaging in movement. Movement is so important, and focusing on regulating our nervous systems. There are techniques available to aid in this process, including methods like hypopressives, somatic release, tension release exercises, TRE, and specific scar tissue therapies like Bowen. These practices can help your body feel secure enough to release held tension. You need to feel safe first. It's crucial to understand that if you're feeling restricted, you're not permanently stuck. Often it's a matter of holding on to too much. By creating space within the body, by truly listening to what it needs, practicing mindful breathing and moving gently, we open the door to healing. Embracing these methods can lead to a greater sense of freedom and well-being, which is so important. In conclusion, scar tissue in the pelvic floor is a significant issue that encompasses much more than physical symptoms associated with injuries. It reflects deeper layers of trauma and emotional stress, which are stored within our bodies. The good news is that transformation and healing is absolutely possible. Through targeted techniques and a gentle approach, we can release tension, promote healing, and ultimately support a healthier you and a healthier pelvic floor. Please remember, taking small mindful steps can lead to significant improvements in your overall well-being for the whole of you. So, if you would like to learn more about hypopressives, TRE, somatic movement, or a combination of these for your nervous system and for your pelvic floor healing, then please get in touch.